Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this deck guide video, I'm going to take a look at the budget version of Deathrattle Demon Hunter. Deathrattle Demon Hunter is still a powerful deck. There's Razorboard, there's Razor and Beastmaster. It is just really difficult to drive a Deathrattle Demon Hunter off the board. When you're playing a budget version, you are missing a couple of cards. You're missing the Deathspeaker Blackthorn, which is a big loss. It is a phenomenal card. From this list, I would substitute the cDgIUEAA and put in the Blackthorn. And you're missing Felsteel Executioner, which is really strong in the current meta because the current meta is pretty fast, so you want to deal damage quickly. So in order to put that in, I would probably remove a Stubborn Suspect and a Raging Fell Screamer or so. And missing Blackthorn and Executioner, I mostly feel that in like midrange mirrors, playing against the Deathrattle Demon Hunters, playing against Elemental Shamans. That's when I feel that this deck really just doesn't quite have enough power. You're going to start losing that midrange battle. I haven't really found a proper tool to fix that. The 30th card in this list is the Sneaky Delinquent. That's the weakest card in the deck, so I've been trying out a lot of different options in that slot, and I haven't found anything that would really help me. So I ended up going with Sneaky for some additional pressure, so that this deck is, right now it's decked mostly against Warlocks and against Mages, so that there are a lot of Warlocks on the ladder, you may have noticed. So you have a good chance to succeed against Warlocks with this style of deck, even without those expensive cards. United in Stormwind gave Deathrattle Demon Hunter Stubborn Suspect and Persistent Peddler, a couple of pretty good 4-drop Deathrattles. I really like Stubborn Suspects. Full cost list is so full of powerful cards that there's hardly room for a Stubborn Suspect. I used to run 1 in my full cost list, but in a budget list running 2 of those is just really good. Tail and Fordring in this deck is always going to tutor an Illidar Inquisitor for you, but that's the same thing that happens with the full cost list nowadays, because you can't really play with Nesot anymore. Nesot is too slow, so even the full cost list caps out at Illidari. So playing with this deck, you just try to take the board, and you're really hard to drive off the board because everything that is killed is just keeps summoning more stuff. So you take strategic trades, looking into, okay, how do you prevent the opponent from really getting a full board clear, and other than that, you're just going face. As for the mulligans with this deck, Powitch Post, Razorboar, Razor and Beastmaster are by far the strongest cards in the mulligan, and Tuskpiercer is also an adequate card. It's especially good if you're facing some tokens, you're playing against paladins, you're playing against hunters, and in some of the other matchups it's good to keep alongside some other more powerful cards. Now, let's go take a look at Deathrattle Demon Hunter in action, and if you enjoy this content, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Razorboar, with nothing to pull from it. Still nothing to pull from it? I mean, we're going to bluff with the Razorboar next turn. 100%. You can't just not play it. Not doing anything, not having any tempo is not an option. I hope that I can draw. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards in the deck. 8 out of 26. Wow. I won the RNG roll. The level of happiness and fulfillment I feel right now, it's like making my entire life brighter. Okay. We try to populate the board with these things that keep coming back, instead of these things that are weak and don't do anything. Just an idea. Okay. Another hand is full. I have to coin. Windfairy minion, please? No Windfairy minion. Well, I could do the Fell Screamer, but I actually want the Peddler. I want to keep putting minions on the board that just refuse to die. For now, we can do Peddler on 4. Okay, this is the Giants version. Totally okay with that. Then I have to choose between the Fell Screamer and the Renowned Performer. Might be able to afford to go with the Performer here. Kill off that Gnoll there. And keep pushing face. Because hitting face is very important. They get the Gnoll back. They can replay it. Right. Nice rush minion. What else? Card draw. Oh, that was inconvenient. Decisions. Skull has got to be the play. Come on, give me something. Oh, noes. One playable card. Well, need to keep pushing. Didn't manage to find an Inquisitor. Luckily, I also didn't draw a Peddler, so there was a line where I sacrificed this first to ensure that I don't draw a Peddler. That'd been fine. Just try to push, make it inconvenient for them to advance their quest. Here comes the Gnoll. Fine. Bit of Drain Souling, that pulls another Peddler from the deck. They don't want to proc the Razor Boar. That's what I thought as well. We need to keep presenting threats here. Well, Screamer, Talon. To play the Stubborn Suspect or to just use a hero power here. Hero power puts them to 9. They will have to heal if they don't want to die to a Inquisitor. Suspect doesn't do the same. I think I'm just pushing face here. They may find more healing, but who knows? I know that an Inquisitor is coming. They still need to take a bunch of damage, but they also have to heal. Most of these lists run one Spice Bread Baker. So that's out of the way. There's obviously the Drain Soul, another Drain Soul, and the Touch of the Natrazim. If they could get that from the Raised Dead. That's possible. Okay, they go 7. Then what do they have? The Inquisitor is coming for you. That takes them to 9. The Inquisitor is still coming for you. And I guess you knew it. Ow. Coin Farwatch Post. Then Neophyte, then Beastmaster. Because I was originally thinking Coin Beastmaster on 2. I could consider that Farwatch Post. But I mean, if they have a Drain Soul or Soul Share or anything, then the Farwatch Post just instantly dies. But we're going to give it a try. Let's see if that helps any. Now, if they don't have a Soul Share, Shadow Blast. They didn't keep anything in the mulligan, so then everything is going to be more expensive. And then we can make the spells for next turn a little bit more expensive too. Maybe they just won't get to do things here. Maybe. We'll see. Trying to disrupt them the best I can. I need a good top deck for next turn. Okay, this is the Stealer of Souls version. Whatever that card, you know. Vengeful Spirit. We could do that. This goes in. Let's get some more minions here. Alright. Both of these. I won't have enough stuff for all of them to pull. I won't get to do Skull on 6. I might if something dies. Let's just put all of them out there. There are 2 minions for these to pull. I'm not sure if all of them are even going to die here. And Inquisitor from Skull would be better than Inquisitor from Talon. This version is weaker than the previous Warlock that we played against. But, you know, things can happen in these games. Remember, post the Death Set Cultist. Another Razorboar, really?
This is not what we stood for.
We get Talon out there and we just try to push. Push very, very hard. Now they have the discounts though. Can't they just get things done? Still a long way to go for the quest. They still need to damage themselves a lot. So that pulls either the Razorboar or the Stubborn Suspect. Kind of hoping for the Suspect, of course. Well, now the Razorboar is empty. They didn't have a Hand of Gurdan. They managed to get a bunch of healing there. It was obviously sweet for them. If I play the Suspect, I don't have to play the Suspect. I can pull the Suspect with this every time now. So this attack here. This could also kill the Matron. Do I care that much? I think I don't. This will pull the Suspect. Which will allow me to play the Skull. Which gets me the Raging Fell Screamer. And I can hit there. These are just going to the dome. In the dome too, and I'm equipping another Tusk Piercer. So we try something like this. Down to 16. Summon Sting, Summon Sting. These don't summon anything. That gives me the Illidari. Do we have enough damage here? Don't know. Their plan is next. Okay, some Dark Glares. But can they afford to? Can they truly afford to do that? Because they're really low on health and they haven't completed their quest. Will they be able to use this? And you kill Talon and you give me the Inquisitor. Boom. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.